Hello traders and welcome back to the weekly Forex analysis. Let's get going and start off with the DXY. If you remember last week I was expecting DXY here to make a consolidation after this sharp wave up and break this top here that we highlighted in the previous analysis. And the way things stand here, the price corrected a bit deeper than we expected last week. And for the coming week we expect two scenarios. The most likely one is this consolidation to finish at some point and then push the price back up. Or the second scenario is that if you don't get a bullish reaction here, then it might continue to drop and break this low again, because if you remember, the trend is pretty strong. We're coming from a low level here, and as you can see, the price moved up quite big. So there's also this possibility that the price could fall into a deeper consolidation, take out this low, then correct and drop again and create something deeper here before pushing back up. But for now, I'm expecting here on the coming week the price to finish this consolidation and then push back up. And then, in my view, this bigger drop will eventually come in a form of a pullback, because the trend will need this breath of fresh air, so it will gather more bullish momentum in the future, and this will only be a consolidation for a further upside. But like I was saying, in the coming week, wait for this consolidation here to finish. If you get your bullish reaction, don't hesitate and go with this buy setup. Risk small, don't risk big on it, because it's close towards a new higher high. So after this top is broken, then I would advise you guys to move your stops in profit or even take profit, because then the market could reverse on you and take you out and start this bigger consolidation that we expect. So be careful and keep an eye on it. And like I was saying, if you get a bullish reaction here after this consolidation is over, don't hesitate and go with your buy setup. Before we move on to EURUSD, I'd like to invite you guys to hit that like button and also subscribe to our channel. And also, if you have any requests for any other pairs that you would like us to analyze for you, hit the comment section below, drop us your pair, your asset, and in the coming week we'll take care of that pair and we'll analyze it for you guys. And if you also want to check out our previous analysis and see how our forecast performed, head over to the link in the video description. You can find the link over there, so you make an idea of the previous analysis and the way it developed over the week. And with that being said, let's move on to EURUSD. And if you remember last week, I was expecting EURUSD to make here a consolidation, then drop one more time. Instead, the price developed into a deeper pullback. So what I'm expecting next for EURUSD is a consolidation, a messy one, and then one more push towards the upside. This is what I'm expecting for the coming week on EURUSD. We have to treat it carefully. I won't be advising you guys to trade it. There's no buy setup for now, nor a sell setup. So we have to wait and see the price to give us some indication of what's gonna do next. In the medium term, I think this will develop into a bearish consolidation, maybe a bigger one, and then I'm expecting more sell setups, because like I was saying, I'm pretty bullish on the DXY in the long term. So this will eventually go down because of that. For pound USD, we expect this week this messy consolidation to continue. We are starting to develop here a range, and this is most likely an ending structure for this consolidation that will push the price back up, create more messy structures in the future, and at some point will break out and develop into a complex pullback similar to EURUSD because of the DXY. And at some point, I'm expecting this one as well to drop, and when the DXY will go up, this will drop as well. So we have to wait and see for this pullback to finish. No buy setups or sell setups right now. It's in the middle of everything, and as you may already be aware, we don't trade in the middle of corrections. We wait for them to finish, and then we wait for our signals. For dollar yen, as you can see, the structure here is pretty messy. We had this sharp drop followed by this mess here, which is a consolidation. And this, at the moment, the way things are looking, this could go both ways. And we all know that the trend is pretty strong towards the upside. You can see it started from here, went back up, pulled back, then it continued to gradually increase, then made another sharp drop as a pullback, and then it continued its way towards the upside. And the way things are looking right now, we have to wait and see here. We have to wait for the price to either break this top, to take out this top here, and then drop into a deeper pullback before going back up. I won't advise you guys to trade this pullback, by the way. I will always advise you guys to trade with the trend, which is a very strong bullish trend in this case. So this is the first scenario, and the second scenario is that it might drop from here, and then it will start to give us our buy setups to go back up and continue the uptrend. But like I was saying with the previous three pairs that we analyzed. We have to be patient, no trades for this week on dollar yen. We have to get a clear signal. Even if this, let's say, will drop, I don't think it will be ready in the coming week. We might be stuck here for a while, for a few weeks. So we have to be patient with dollar yen. For those who trade dollar yen, better to wait and see at the moment and spectate the whole situation rather than jumping in any trades right now. Okay. So let's move on to Australian dollar versus the US dollar. And as you may already be aware, I'm waiting for this level here that's drawn on the chart. This is a fair value gap area. I'm waiting for this to be hit at some point because this here is developing into an ending structure. This might continue to drop in a messy manner, make new lower lows, but at some point this has to give us a deeper pullback that will eventually reach back up here, take out this liquidity from these areas, and then we'll be looking for our sell setups. Okay, but for now I don't advise you guys to trade it. The majors are a bit messy, so when the price will break here the low, maybe if we get afterwards an impulse, a strong impulse towards the upside followed by a pullback, then we might trade this towards the upside inside of a correction. But for now, this isn't. This is only a presumption. We have to wait for clear patterns on the chart for now and look for other setups on other instruments. Dollar CAD. Last week, if you remember, I was expecting dollar CAD here to make this consolidation and then push back up. So the way things are looking right now, I'm expecting in the coming week this one to make one more move here in a corrective manner and then push the price back up. We have a strong chance that we might take out this top, and if that happens, if you guys get a nice setup here for the upside, you can go for it, but keep your stop loss tight and don't risk big. And if it goes up and breaks this top here, I advise you guys to put it to break even. So in the coming week, I'm expecting some bullish momentum for USDCAD. This has a tendency, this kind of pattern has a tendency to crawl its way up in a messy manner, eventually breaking the previous higher high. So with that being said, wait for your buy setups and don't forget to risk accordingly. For gold, last week we were expecting gold to make a consolidation and then push back up. We were expecting, to be honest with you guys, we were expecting here a deeper consolidation to occur, not this small one that occurred here. This was a small flag. We were expecting something deeper before engaging into any buy setups. So for us, this wasn't a buy setup because it was a bit risky. It was close towards the trend line. It slightly broke it. So for us, that wasn't a valid entry point. And right now, what I'm expecting here is a deeper consolidation and then continuation towards the upside. Until this consolidation occurs, I won't be trading gold, even if this will make a new all-time high. I will not be interested in any buy setups if we don't get our buy setups. So we have to trade by the book. We don't need to get engaged in any unnecessary trades. So that's why we have to wait for our setups to unfold. If not, we will focus on something else. But from a directional point of view, I'm expecting this one to continue the bull trend. So wait here for this consolidation, a deeper one, I would advise you guys, and then go with your buy setups. For silver, similar to gold, if you remember last week, we were expecting the price here to make a consolidation underneath the trend line, and this one gave us a better one than gold. And as you can see, the price broke out and then pulled back again, and then it started to continue the uptrend. So this was on point. And in the coming week, I'm expecting here a small pullback and then one more move towards the upside. I'm very bullish on silver, as you may already be aware. I'm expecting this one to hit the $30 level in the long run. So we have a good chance here if we get a proper correction to get a nice entry and make some nice returns on this trade. For US oil, if you remember last week, we were expecting the price here to hit this area that I highlighted. I was expecting this correction as well, and then some bullish continuation. And right now we have to be very careful because this has two scenarios in play. The way it is looking here, I'm expecting this one to pull back a bit and then push the price up. I'm expecting the $100 level to be taken out pretty soon, but there's also a possibility that this might go a bit deeper than expected, create something more complex here, and then shoot back up. But overall, I'm pretty bullish on US oil. Most likely the first scenario will occur, so wait for this consolidation and then go with your buy setups. For natural gas, last week, if you remember, I was predicting the price to enter a deeper consolidation. And as you can see here, the price is engaging in this kind of movement. So the way things are looking right now, I'm expecting this consolidation to continue in the coming week, maybe push back down one more time. We have a nice liquidity zone sitting around here. So this might come back down deeper a bit before pushing back up. So for natural gas, I'm expecting here consolidation and one more drop. There's a possibility that we might hit this level here, but it might not be in a straight line, so this could be a bit messy. This one here has also great potential towards the upside. We are at a pretty low level, and every buy setup that the price will create will definitely take it from these areas. But first, I would like to see it go down one more time, either to break this low, either to hit this level here. But after it breaks this low, I'll be looking for my buy setup. And if we get one, I would not risk more than 0.5 or 1% on this trade, because the reward would be pretty big. So no need to put your account under pressure. But for now, this week, wait for this consolidation to finish. I don't think we'll grab this move in the coming week. The up move will definitely be correcting. So we have to take it step by step. Let's wait for the price to break this low here, and then we'll see if we get a bullish reaction. Moving on to the stock market, for S&P, if you remember last week, I was expecting the price here to make a consolidation and then push the price back up here towards the trend line and then make a drop that will take out these lows here. The price didn't reach the trend line. Instead, it started to drop. So unfortunately, we didn't get a sell setup for this one. And the way things are looking right now, in the coming week, I'm expecting the price to consolidate, drop one more time, and then we'll see what happens next. We advise you guys to treat this one with caution and wait for a deeper consolidation before going with this trade. For NASDAQ, this was one of our trades of the week. If you remember, I was expecting the price to start the consolidation from this level here and then drop. And I was saying that I'm not expecting it to break this low. I'm expecting it to go somewhere around in this area before giving us a sign if it will decide to continue the downtrend with a correction, or if it will give us some buy setups. In either case, this move here was more than 600 pips. I hope you guys took this trade. So with that being said, in the coming week, I'm expecting here a consolidation, and if the price action moves in a corrective manner, then I'm gonna be expecting here another drop to take out this lows here, and then we'll update you. For US30, this week the price dropped. If you remember last week, I was expecting it to increase. We were expecting here a consolidation, then we were expecting this confluence between the trend line and this liquidity level to get hit before dropping and taking out this low. But similar to the S&P, this didn't happen, and the price started to drop without giving us any setups. So unfortunately, we didn't get this trade. And in the coming week, I'm expecting here a consolidation, pullback, and then another drop to make a new lower low here and break this level. For NIFTY, last week I was expecting this consolidation to go a bit deeper and then start to drop and take out these lows here. So here the pattern, I think we were expecting it to go a bit higher, this consolidation, but unfortunately it didn't reach our level to fill out this gap, and it started to drop without giving us any setup. But in the coming week, we expect here a small consolidation and then another drop. Like I was saying in the previous streams, I'm expecting this one here to engage into a deeper consolidation. This is the all-time high. We also I think we have some divergence on the MACD as well. So this is a good indication that this might drop into a deeper consolidation. And then we'll look for our buy setups after this consolidation is over. Until then, we'll let it do whatever it is doing. If this at some point will give us a good sell setup that is too good to refuse, then we might think twice and take it. But first we have to wait to see how it will develop a bit more, because at this level here, nothing is certain. This could easily go back up from here. So we have to wait and see. I would like to see this level to be taken out first. And then if we get a consolidation, then maybe we'll look for our sell setups. Until then, we have to wait and see, to analyze the price action, to see if this will occur in the future. Moving on to Bitcoin. For Bitcoin last week, if you remember, I was saying that the price will continue to consolidate and then potentially drop. And as you can see, the price started to push back up aggressively. Then it made a pullback. Then it made another sharp wave towards the upside. And if you can see this rectangle here, I was emphasizing on this one in the previous weeks that as long as we are inside this rectangle, no matter the breakout, we won't trade it no matter what happens inside. So we're going to be waiting for a breakout either towards the upside, in this case, either towards the upside if it would give us a breakout towards the upside. So right now, the way things are looking, I'm expecting here, because of this breakout, this one gives him more confidence that if we get here a consolidation, then this will most likely continue to go up. I'm expecting the $34,000 level to be taken out soon. So we have to wait and see. In the medium term, this is my target, the 34K level. So this top here should be taken at some point, and then I'm expecting this this area here. But first, let's wait for this consolidation, and then we can go with our buy setups. For Ether is a bit different than Bitcoin. They have different patterns. This one is still inside this rectangular area here, so I won't advise you guys to trade it because this could easily drop again, and then we'll start the move up that we expected. So here, let's wait for a breakout either towards the downside, and if this happens, we have to be careful and check the price action to see if we get a strong bullish candle here, strong bullish momentum followed by a consolidation, and then one more push towards the upside. If that happens, then it's safe to go with this buy setup. But there's also this scenario that if this comes back up here, breaks out similar to Bitcoin and gives you a pullback, then you can engage in your buy setups because this has great potential to break the 2.1K level. For me personally, this is a better setup than Bitcoin. From a price change point of view, you can get a better risk to reward on this one than on Bitcoin. So personally, I would focus on Ether rather than on Bitcoin because the risk to reward on this one would be bigger. So if we get here a setup, hopefully this will drop one more time so we get it at a better price. If this happens and then we get a move towards the upside, a strong impulse followed by a correction, then here you go, this is your trade. And I won't expect it to stop until the 2.1K level is taken out. So with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed our analysis. I wish all of you a happy trading week ahead. And don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to our channel, and see you on the next one.